Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I am your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
We are excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend, and we're going to be streaming to you live on this beautiful Monday on all your brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, on YouTube Live, and as well as on Twitch. Both of our channel names are MegaSota.
Yeah, make sure you guys are checking in on those streams, as well as checking in with some locations that just got some brand new Pilot TVs and getting them installed over this weekend. We had the Stadium Bar, Southbrook, Billy D's, Rendezvous, Fiesta, Cancun, Rush City, and the Split Rock Restaurant and Bowling, all getting those great Pilot TVs.
That is some really exciting stuff, and you guys definitely need to be checking out all day because we got a lot of great cash opportunities on the line for you guys. And we get our bingo day started off with that Twins bingo jackpot. It still hasn't gone out, and it's grown to about $11,669. You can always take that prize home in 52 balls or less.
Yeah, you also got that Jackpot Hunter 25-set edition that comes right after that Twins bingo, and you have a great minor jackpot available as it's sitting at $120,000. I mean, not thousand, $120 that you can take home in 60 balls or less, though. So I mean, really good stuff there, and should be going out in the first few games of Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition.
Absolutely, but if you're looking for that couple $1,000 chance at taking home a prize, Skull Bingo is your time to come and play. That coverall prize is sitting at $30,985. You can take home that bad boy in 50 balls or less.
Whew, some really fun stuff in all of our games of bingo, but we had some players that had a really fun weekend as we gave out 10 different jackpots over the weekend and to some big-time players.
Absolutely, and getting started, Friday started off right. We had T-Mob-Tober over at Winners in Sartell, taking home a whopping $14,592.
Yeah, then we had Snowman over at Lazy Jack's, taking home $1,668.
Nicely done. Next up, we had PBR Guy over at Pub 69, taking home $644.
Good job. Then we had the last jackpot on Friday go out to River Girl over at Great River Bowl, taking home $1,666. Now, I'm guessing she put that name because of Great River Bowl and she plays there, but it made me think of the Swamp Girl because of the new movie that just came out that's themed
The Marsh Girl.
Marsh Girl, that's what it's
Yes.
called. And what's the book called?
Where the Crawdads Sing.
Ah, yes, new movie just came out, and haven't seen it yet, though.
No, neither have I. I have read the book. Very good.
Yeah, you said you were going to make me watch it at some point. So.
Yeah, at some point whenever we get around to it. But next up, starting off Saturday, we had TC Bear over at TNT Bar, who got to take home $875.
Good job, TC Bear. Then we had Luke of Earl taking home $723 over at American Legion Pine City.
How distinguished.
I mean, Pine Island.
All right. Nicely done, the Luke of Earl. Next up, finishing off Saturday's jackpots, we had Jim over at Gators Bar and Grill, who took home $1,011.
Yeah, then we have Barb K getting our Sunday started off right as playing at VFW Brooklyn Park. Barb K was able to take home $7,972, the second largest jackpot of the weekend.
Nicely done. Then the second to last jackpot we gave one out to IBS over at McGillicuddy's, who took home $1,155.
Well, I'm glad that the irritable bowel syndrome is getting a few wins out there. We do have our final jackpot of the weekend going out to Crazy Kid, big-time player who plays at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and they were able to take home $607.
Ooh, just making that jackpot list. Congratulations to all of our jackpot winners from this past weekend. That is some great stuff, and I even saw a great player picture that was sent in by Crazy Kid himself.
Oh, that's awesome. We love those player pictures, and we also love the new E-Tab games that get released. We just released a new E-Tab game about 2 weeks ago called Lots of Loons. It's a little bit different than our other games, a little bit more realistic, and you guys can even try taking home some really good cash in the Loons bonus, where if you take home a great picture, you'll be taking home a really great prize.
Absolutely, guys. Go check out Lots of Loons, but we're we're going to be checking into Blaine, Minnesota to let you guys know what the weather's looking like today. And today you guys can expect some partly cloudy skies. A high is looking at about 78 degrees for you guys, winds going 15 to 25 miles per hour. So it's a nice sunny day with a nice little breeze.
Yeah, sun's setting at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, starting to get earlier and earlier. Don't like that.
No.
But we do have a great night ahead of you guys, as you got mostly clear skies, a low of 58 degrees with winds west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour.
Absolutely, guys. So that's what you guys can expect over there in Blaine, Minnesota. So definitely be prepared for that. But if you guys want to escape the weather, whatever it may be where you're at, come out to a local bar or restaurant and play some Pilot games. Like we said earlier, we get our bingo day started off right at 12 p.m. with some Twins bingo. Just 10 minutes after we get off air, we play all the way till 1 p.m. And in those 10 games, you're guys going to be trying to take home that $11,669 jackpot.
But not just that, also points towards our twiking zone. And we had a few shakeups in this twiking zone. As getting bumped out of our standings, we had Juicy Loser getting bumped out of the top 10, now in 11th place. Getting into the top 10, though, we had Puts over at American Legion Pine River, taking home 48,000 points.
Yeah, now sitting in that 9th place spot. Other than that, there was only one other shakeup, and it didn't happen until higher in our standings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you know just where these players are standing off until 6th place. In 9th, we still have T-Bone over at Poppers with 54,000. Tez is also playing at Poppers with 65,000 in 8th place. 7th place is right at American Legion Fridley with exactly 80,000. And then in 6th place, we have Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant with 87,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but here's where things get interesting, where we skip over 5th place because we have a 4th place tie, and that's between Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven and Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. We saw them tied on Friday, and they even gained some points and stayed ties. They have 117,000 points. Really cool stuff for those two players, and we'll see which one can break out as they just keep on going tick for tack with each other in this Twins bingo games.
Absolutely, but our next shakeup happens right after, as there was a tie that was following into the weekend, but it officially got broken up. Now getting pushed back to 3rd place out of that tie, it's Scrub-Eye at American Legion Fridley, who sits with 136,000, but not out of hot water yet. Just broke out of that tie, holding on to 2nd place. Now it is Sinbob over at Bedrock, only 1,000 points separating him, as now Sinbob sits with 137,000.
Ooh, crazy stuff there. But our number one player feeling a little secured as they have a 8,000 point gap, and that's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, who has 145,000 points.
Well, that's some really exciting stuff. Nicely done, Loser Dave, to hold on to that number 1 standings for yet another week. We're going to have to see what kind of shakeups happen after this week, as you guys come out each and every day from 12 to 1.
Oh, yeah, but there weren't many shakeups on our location sides outside of one in the very back part of our standings, where Cooper's Restaurant Egan got bumped back from 9th in the 10. Cooper's Restaurant has 52,000 points, but the location that moved up was actually the Floppy Crappie over at Pokegama Township, who moved up from 10th into 9th, now with 55,000 points.
That's definitely some really exciting stuff. Other than that, our 6th through our 1st place spot are all in the 100,000 point club, if not higher. There weren't any other shakeups that happened in our standings, so I'm going to run through our entire top 5 for you guys. 5th place sits with VFW Blaine with 145,000 points. Poppers in Virginia sits in 4th with 181,000. Then in 3rd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 234,000. Closing in on the 300,000 point club, though, in 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley, who sits with 298,000 points. But with almost exactly 100,000 points separating them, in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park, sitting with 392,000.
Now, which location do you think gets into the next point club faster? The American Legion Fridley into the 300,000 point club only needs 2 wins, or VFW Spring Lake Park, the number 1 location, getting 8 wins before that?
I think American Legion Fridley is going to be the next location moving up point clubs and getting to that 300,000 point club probably after today's lunchtime.
Yeah, should be exciting stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if VFW Spring Lake Park was in the 400,000 point club by this lunchtime as well. I mean, lots of crazy stuff to happen. So make sure you guys are sticking around just for like 20 minutes after this. We're going to be getting into some Twins bingo. Before we do that, we have more live bingo standings that we need to go over. And one of our things that we love to go over as well, outside of the things I just talked about, is our E-Tab games. We talked about lots of loons, but right now we're listening to Cash Chaos, a super fun E-Tab game with an even better bonus round. So check that one out, or you could check out all the different games we have on that iPad.
That's right. We have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time. All of our games have 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. You can even check out those small bets that are between 50 cents and $5, play those awesome bonus rounds, and win some free play as well.
Oh, yeah. We also have some great Jackpot Hunter games that happen right after the Twins bingo that we'd love to talk about, and that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. We talked about the minor prize, but before I talk about it again, we got a major prize that's sitting at $665. You take that home in 48 balls or less, and that mega prize is at $25,000 that you can take home in 44 balls or less. But the minor jackpot is the one that I think many people are going to be looking at, as that minor's already at $120. You take it home in 60 balls or less. It only needs to get up to $150 for it to click up to that max ball count of 64 balls or less. Should be some really fun stuff, as the rules of that game are super easy. The minor jackpot goes out all the time, every $50. It clicks up in a 4-ball increment until it hits that 64 ball or less, starting off at 52 balls or less. It should be some fun stuff.
Absolutely. We give out plenty of those minor prizes each and every day, so make sure you coming out right at 1 p.m. to try your hand at taking them home. But right at 4 p.m., that's when we jump into our happy hour show for you guys, and that goes all the way till 6 p.m. tonight. But right at 4, that's when you get your first opportunity at Lucky 4 Bingo that has a great jackpot of over $31,272. Take that home in a lucky few balls, and that is a great prize to get in your pocket. But right after that, we have 23 games of Skull Bingo that runs in between that first round and our second opportunity at Lucky 4. And during those 23 games of Skull Bingo, you guys are going to be trying to take home one of these 3 prizes, if not all of them. We have that line prize starting out the day at $131 in 10 balls or less. That large frame at $11,197. You can take that home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize, it's starting out the day at $30,985. You can take that home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, really great stuff. Love Skull Bingo. And you also earn some points towards our happy hour standings. We have a great list of a lot of points that have been awarded in these happy hour standings, and I can't wait to see them be implemented into the standings. But as it sits right now in 10th place, we actually have a 3-way tie between Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Crazy Kid over the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, and Jay Surma over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill, Roseville. They all have 10,000 points.
Absolutely. I'll actually just let you take the entirety of the player side away, and I'll take the locations.
Okay. In 7th place, we have another 3-way tie between Dustball 75 at Charlie's Sports Bar and Grill and Tesla at Friends Bar and Restaurant, as well as Kirby over at American Legion Fridley. They all have 11,000 points in that 7th place spot. 6th place is Lucky Ride over at South Street Saloon with 12,000 points. 13,000 points for the 5th place player, Chica over at Willie McCoy's of Andover. 4th place is Billany over at BFW Blaine with a whopping 15,000 points. With 17,000 points in 3rd place, we got Olars over at Omnia Vets Club. 2nd place is Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville with 20,000 points. And with 38,000 points in 1st place, we got Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards.
Absolutely. That's going to be some really exciting stuff once we get them updated to the current standings and see all the shakeups that happened in the last coming weeks. But on the location side of things, we sit in 10th place with Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel with 16,000 points. With 17,000, we have a 2-way tie in 8th between Barrel House Bar and Cafe in Coon Rapids and Willie McCoy's of Andover. 7th place hits with Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville with 19,000. Then with 23,000 in 6th place, it's VFW Blaine. 5th place is with Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 26,000. Then with 33,000 in 4th place, it's American Legion Fridley. 3rd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 44,000. Then with 46,000 in 2nd place, it's Anamia Vets Club. 1st place, though, is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 80,000 points.
Whew, great stuff there. And I can't wait to see the great happy hour that me and Jordy are going to be hosting tonight. And after that game of Lucky 4 Bingo that me and Jordy are going to end off on, we'll be leading you guys right into some more Skull Bingo that runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock tonight. That coverall can still be taken home in 50 balls or less. The large frame can still be taken home in 43 balls or less. And the line prize can still be taken home in 10 balls or less from at that time. Obviously, if the jackpots get bigger, they go out. It doesn't really matter. Those ball counts always stay the same, so the same likelihood of those great prizes going out for you.
Absolutely. So whatever those progressives leave off at the end of happy hour, that's when 6 p.m., that's what it'll pick up as right when we leave you off to play the rest of the night. But tomorrow is our first specialty night of the week, so make sure you guys are coming out at 6:40 like you do each and every Tuesday for MegaSota game night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ian and I are going to be hosting, and we're going to be giving out a ton of PGL points and jackpots along the way. We're trying to give out that jackpot jungle coverall. It still has not gone out. They're $1 cards, and so in 54 balls or less, you could be taking home over $30,997.
Ooh, should be a great time. And the next night is going to be a even just as good night as, I mean, I like to say it's even better because I'm always on this night. And that's TwinsWinsDay. And that runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. It's going to be me and Will trying to give out a bunch of PGL game action, as well as our grand finale game of Wipeout Blackout. And if you haven't tried that one out, if you're a fan of Skull Bingo and you haven't tried Wipeout Blackout, you should definitely come out for our TwinsWinsDay.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun, but if you plan on coming out for either of our specialty nights, make sure you're signed up at pgl.world. Once you're a member of the Pilot Gambling League, you'll be able to compete against each other for those PGL points, as well as get access to insider information. Lately, it has been crucial as we've released our information and registration about our annual event, PyCon. If you guys have registered, we'll see you September 15th at the Ledge Amphitheater. If you missed your opportunity, don't worry, that's the day to come out to a local bar or restaurant, play some Pilot games, as we'll be streaming the event all day long for you guys.
Oh, yeah. We do have some great players that did get signed up at PGL.world just recently, as we got Sandra D, Space Dust, Got Vault, Cherry W, Tinker, Shalaska, Samo 1, Joey, TTWL69, Eminem, Jaders 2011, Bones, Brassy Bling, Me Please, It's a G Thing, Coco 29, Brand Neck 326, Kayla Liam 1, and Snipes.
Well, welcome everyone to the Pilot Gambling League. We love seeing all your new player names and jumping in, and hopefully we can see you guys coming into our PGL standings. But we've already had a bunch of players who have been competing all season 12 long so far, and just last Wednesday we had quite a few shakeups happening in these standings.
Oh yeah, moving up, creating those shakeups. We had two newcomers. 9th place, Chapster at Moe's, who has 362,780 points, and in 8th place, newcomer Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 372,380 points. They actually bumped back the 8th place player all the way to 10th place, who was Diesel over at Eagle St. James with 358,000 points.
That's some exciting stuff. Congratulations, Diesel, to be able to hold on to our top 10. I mean, you were pushed back twice, but you could have been kicked out entirely. So thanks goodness for you staying in there. Welcome, Chapster and Brizo, longtime players, and we'll have to see if they're going to keep continuing to rise up these ranks.
There's definitely a race we need to talk about, though, in our top 5. As 5th place,
Absolutely.
We got Keeves over at Clearwater Corners and Devoided over at the Roadside. Now, there's no shakeups in this top 5, but this race is shakeup enough as because it's a virtual tie. 444,650 points for Keeves. 4th place, Devoided, 444,775 points. Just over 100 points separating those players. Could be a singular play in a PGL game that changes this
their fate.
Yeah, their fate.
That's some really cool stuff. Who do you think is going to be coming out victorious?
Ooh, I'm going to go with Keeves.
All right.
Even though I'm a big fan of Devoided, Devoided's always out. I always see Devoided out there playing. I'm just going to go with Keeves. Feels right.
All right. Well, we'll have to see who's going to be coming out of that and taking over that 4th place spot. Maybe even moving up further as our top three sit with Bergar in 3rd place, Keith in 2nd, and Forget You D holding on to 1st for another week.
Oh, yeah. Shakeups in our location standings. Moving from unranked all the way to 8th, we had the Rustic Saloon in Little Falls with 1,261,000 points. Another person who caused some big shakeups was moving from 10th all the way to 6th with Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,370,000 points. The way they affected the standings, they bumped Billy's Brockford back from 6th into 7th, bumped Rusty Nail Thief of Falls from 7th into 9th, and American Legion Fridley had to even pass up a location to be able to stay from getting bumped out of the top 10, but still got bumped back from 9th into 10th.
Absolutely. So we'll have to see what's happening after tomorrow night. Our top three sit with Howie Sports Bar and Grill in third, Mabel Liquor Store in second, and Poppers in Virginia, the only location in the 2 Million Point Club.
Oh, yeah, and if you guys want to stay up to date with everything Pilot Games, you guys got to give us our Facebook a like and follow. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. You can also click our website link on there, which has links to our bar locations, our socials, and so much more there as well. Definitely check out everything our social media has to offer. But we've come to a very important part of our broadcast, and that's our player spotlight, as we have the largest winner of the weekend.
Absolutely, and it went out to T-Mob Turbo over at Winners in Sartell, who took home $14,592. While playing at Winners in Sartell, they supported the St. Cloud Boxing and Wrestling Club. Their mission is to play, have fun, and to learn.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there, and we're about to get into some great Twins bingo. So while you guys are getting enrolled for the next 10 minutes, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights. They happen on Wednesday and Tuesday night. They're an absolute blast where you could take home some good cash as well as some points towards our PGL standings.
That's right, and on the player side of things, in 10th place, we have Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 349,715 points. Then in 9th, it's Yak 2102 over at Riverbend Bar and Grill with 353,410 points. With 358,650 points in 8th place is Diesel at Eagle St. James. Then in 7th, it's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 391,110 points. 6th place is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 404,455 points. Then with 444,650 points in 5th place, it's Keeves at Clearwater Corners. 4th place is Devoided at the Roadside with 444,775 points. Then with 476,035 points in third place, it's Bergar at Southtown Lanes. Second place is Keith at Ibiza West, sitting with 493,925 points. Then with 617,990 points in first place, it is Forget UD at VFW Austin.
Good job to those players. Let's get into the location. In 10th place, we got Corner Pocket and Rice with 1,165,775 points. With 1,177,200 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 8th place is Clancy's on Island Lake in Park Rapids with 1,206,314 points. With 1,243,140 points in 7th place, we got Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 1,266,835 points. With 1,416,810 points in 5th place, we got the Miltona Liquor Store. 4th place is VFW Northfield with 1,583,450 points. With 1,811,445 points in 3rd place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. 2nd place is the Mabel Liquor Store with 1,963,310 points. And in 1st place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 2,080,720 points.
That is some impressive stuff on the players and location side of things. Make sure you guys are coming out Tuesday and Wednesday nights for our specialty nights. And make sure you signed up at pgl.world to earn those PGL points.
There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and we are here for some Twins Bingo. We got 46 seconds before we get enrolled into this very first game, and we are streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Oh yeah, and speaking of those shiny new Pilot TVs, we just got a bunch of them installed at a bunch of new locations.
Yes, we did, and I would love to go over those brand new locations, and I unfortunately forgot to update them from the great locations that just got installed over this weekend. Ooh. I had, because we got a bunch of them installed, we highlighted the ones that went in on Thursday, but I would love to talk about the ones that went out on yesterday, as well as we can even highlight the ones that are coming out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, going in over the weekend, coming in yesterday, we had TVs that got installed over at 929 Beer House and Grill, Mulligan's Pub, Gators Bar and Grill, Wildcat Saloon, Good Times Restaurant, the Shed Ridgeway, as well as Pete's Inn. So congratulations to all those locations getting those shiny new Pilot TVs.
Definitely some great stuff. Tomorrow we should have some of these locations getting Pilot TVs, as we got Holiday Inn 2, the Ranch Family Restaurant 2, Old Northrop Bar, Sherburne Muni Liquor Store 2, Bleacher Sports Bar and Grill, Moose Lodge Albert Lee, and the Poorhouse of Clark's. Definitely some great stuff. Good to see even more Pilot TVs getting out there, but we got to see some really great jackpots go out this weekend, and we've given out 20 jackpots over the last 7 days and 190 jackpots during this season 12.
Oh yeah, starting us off on that fateful Friday.
Actually, let's talk about who started us off these games of Twins Bingo.
Yeah, we had Devil Money over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Player over at Beer Stoop in Grove Heights, and Nan over at Quirky's Bar South Haven. They was putting up that $9 line prize. Good job to all of those players.
Yeah, good job to all you guys. Now working on the $9 large M. And now we can get into the start of this weekend's jackpots.
Oh, yeah. Starting us off, we had 4 jackpots going out on that Friday. The first of which went out to T-Mob Turbo over at Winners in Sartell, taking home $14,592. Definitely a massive jackpot there. Congratulations to T-Mob Turbo.
Yeah, we'll be talking about them all week long as our player spotlight, as that was the largest jackpot to go out this weekend.
Oh yeah, next up we had none other than Snowman over at Lazy Jacks, taking home another massive jackpot. This one going for $1,468. Next up, continuing on with our jackpots, was PBR Guy over at Pub 69, taking home $644. And ending off our Friday, but definitely not ending off that weekend, we had River Girl over at Great River Bowl, taking home $1,566. Congratulations to all of our winners on Friday.
We do have a large M winner, as we have Dago 11 over at the Polar Lounge, taking home $9. Now we got a little bit of a run-up at this jackpot. We got 4 balls to try and give this one out. People were in line to do it, and we'll see if they can take it home right here, right now, and it doesn't look like it's happening. Moving on to a must-go prize of $14. But getting our Sunday started off, our Saturday started off right, we had TC Bear over at TNT Bar, taking home $875. Good job, TC Bear. Then we had the Luke of Earl taking home a $723 jackpot over at American Legion Pine Island. And the final jackpot on Saturday went out to Jim over at Gator Bar and Grill, taking home $1,011.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Ooh, pardon me.
Yeah, we have a double split on this one.
Oh, yeah, we got this coverall going out to Rich, but not over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Tanya over at Kathy's Pub. Good job to both those players, splitting up that $14 must-go coverall prize.
Yeah, definitely great stuff there. I get that whole entire rich but not. I have like 1 month of good saving, and then I feel super rich, but I'm not.
Yeah, and then something hits.
Exactly. But good job to all the players in game number 1, as well as to all the jackpot winners in Friday and Saturday. But Sunday's jackpot winners.
Oh, yeah. Ending off our weekend, we had 3 winners on Sunday. The first of which was Barb K over at VFW Brooklyn Park, taking home a whopping jackpot of $7,972.
Ooh, the second largest jackpot of the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Next up, it was IBS. Sorry about that. Over at McGoldy's, taking home $1,155.
Well, they got to win sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not the roll on that that lunchtime bathroom slot.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Next up, though, and ending off our weekend and our Sunday was Crazy Kid, big-time player over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, taking home $607. Good job to you, Crazy Kid, and all of our winners over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, and we got a great new E-Tab game that we'd love to highlight, and it's called Lots of Loons. Check out that Loons bonus. Try and take a really good photo, and if you take a great photo, you'll be taking home a really great prize. It's super fun, and it's the newest of the E-Tab games that we've released.
Oh, yeah, and if you want to see a preview of that game, go give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. You just got to search up Pilot Games, and you'll see our logo. That way, you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of those E-Tabs when they're about to release. You can also click on the website link on our Facebook page. That has our link tree that has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more.
Yeah, it's a great time, so definitely check out our social media. But we got a live bingo running throughout the entire day, and if you want to stay up to date before you get your live bingo day started, come out at 11:30, 5 days a week, every weekday, where we have a Cup of Joe with Jordy, where Jordy talks about all the best jackpots available throughout the day and gets you in the know and prepped up for the live bingo that runs from 12 all the way till 10 o'clock tonight. And at 12 o'clock, you get the Twins Bingo, what you're in right now. It runs from 12 to 1, 7 days a week, and we got $11,730 available on that jackpot. We'll see if we can give it out in Game 2 right here. But after that, we continue on with the 25-cent cards.
Oh, yeah, but this time it's our Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards. And these run from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. You guys definitely want to check that out. That minor is starting off the day hot at $120, and you guys can take that home in 60 balls or less.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah, especially because once that hits that $150 amount, it'll be going up to 64 balls, meaning it should be going out very quickly. Right after that, there's that major prize. That's starting off the day at $665, and you guys can take that home in 48 balls or less. But at the tail end, sitting ominously in the background, there's that mega prize. It's starting off the day at $25,000, and that has recently clicked up to a 44 ball count. So you guys definitely want to check out those times at Jackpot Hunter, running from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock.
Definitely some great stuff there. And that leads you right into our happy hour bingo, which is going to be me and Jordy tonight, trying to give out some great Lucky 4 bingo action at 4 o'clock and at 6 o'clock, where $31,272 will be on the line. But in between those opportunities of Lucky 4 bingo, you'll get 23 games of Skull bingo that runs from 4 to 6. You got to cover all of $30,985. You take home in 50 balls or less. And before I go over the large and line prize, we do have a line prize winner in Twins bingo.
Oh, yeah, we got none other than Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $10 line prize. Good job to you as we start working on this $10 large M.
Oh, yeah, but the large frame prize in Skull bingo is sitting at $11,197. You can take home in 43 balls or less. Not a bad prize there. And then the line prize, it goes out usually multiple times during our happy hour, and that's sitting at $131. You can take home in 10 balls or less. Should be a great time. And if any of those jackpots grow and roll over past that 4 to 6 time, don't worry, because after that final game of Lucky 4 bingo, you'll get more opportunities at Skull bingo from 6 all the way till 10, with that coverall still being at 50 balls or less, that large frame still being at 43 balls or less, and that line prize still being at 10 balls or less, because the ball count never changed. Still always the same opportunity to take those home.
Oh, yeah, but 2 nights a week, we happen to have a couple interruptions during those 6 to 10 times of Skull bingo. The first of which will be tomorrow, which is our MegaSota game night. That starts off for you guys every single Tuesday at 6:40. We run through a ton of PGL games, earning you guys a ton of PGL points, as well as earning you guys a bunch of cash. But at the tail end of the night, after everything's all said and done, there's a Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where in 54 balls or less, you can take home a whopping $30,997.
Definitely a great time there. And the next night is another great PGL night, as it's a TwinsWinsDay. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and it's actually going to be me and Will back in the Twin studio once again, trying to give out a bunch of PGL points prizes, as well as some Wipeout Blackout prizes, as we just added that game about 2 weeks ago, and it's super fun. And if you're a fan of Skull Bingo, you definitely want to come out for that TwinsWinsDay.
Oh, yeah, but we got a winner here on this large M, and it is Rich But Not making another appearance over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home that $10 large M, as we start working on this $15 must-go coverall prize, and we got a couple players one ball away.
Yeah, that means that jackpot is growing and rolling into this game number 3. So once we get this coverall winner out, make sure you guys are getting enrolled for this next game. But we have our winner as we got Stoley over at American Legion Shakopee taking home $15. Good job to all the winners on that one. And when I said we have our winner, it definitely made me think of the Disney disc intro where he says we have our heading, and that is
I completely forgot about that.
huge flashback to the memory.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to hear that at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Great stuff there. We're about to get enrolled in Game 3 of Twins Bingo with that jackpot still growing in that one. But that was iconic. Now, what movie do you think about when you hear that? Because obviously it's from Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I think Peter Pan.
I think it's
really,
Peter Pan, but it obviously was in the beginning of a lot of our Disney movies for the Blu-ray feature, because that's what it was all about, was like promoting Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was very lucky. I don't know about lucky. Most of my Disney movies were on VHS as a kid.
Yeah,
like
I had
all of them.
I had a bunch of VHS, then CDs for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then I never got my parents never got too into Blu-ray stuff. And then by the time that Blu-ray, we were thinking about like getting more Blu-ray stuff, it was streaming had taken over the movie watching.
My friend's dad, he was big where he had like a surround sound system.
Oh,
and
so
that.
he always got the Blu-ray movies and everything
so he had
that.
like a pack. He had just a whole stack everywhere.
That's super
It was like
fun.
a whole collection. I was like, wow, I couldn't imagine spending like this much money on movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
But
actually
movies are fun.
Yeah, I actually had recently gone over there for a cookout yesterday, and he had found out that I had watched that new movie Bullet Train.
Yes.
And he was asking me about it, and he was like, "Wait, this is like the third movie in like the past 2 weeks that you've gone to," and he's like, "How do you just go to these movies all by yourself?" Like, he's like, I don't want to go to movies by myself. I was like, you just got to find people that like movies, man.
Yeah, we're huge fans of going to the movie theater, so we're always at the movies. It's super fun. But we got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this Game 3. And I think that the movie theater experience is just really nice. There's a lot of movies that I would never enjoy outside the movie theater,
man.
that I find that I have a great time watching them while I'm watching them in the movies.
Oh man, I think I saw Avatar my first time outside of theaters once, and I was like, that wasn't as good as the first time I saw it.
Oh, the movie
theaters.
theater made it so much better.
And I'm so excited to see the new one, only because I know I'm going to watch it in theaters.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Are you gonna watch like a 3D?
Nah, I think I watched it 3D for the first time, and like 3D movies are always kind of like, eh.
I feel like it takes away from the quality a bit.
It's a kind of like it almost seems, it still feels like a gimmick almost.
Now IMAX, I could
Now
definitely
IMAX.
do an IMAX.
Now, but like the last IMAX experience I had, they got the big leather seats, and they got
it's so
the little
good.
table that goes in front of you.
Exactly.
I snuck in some Chick-fil-A.
Oh, so tasty.
It was the move. I offered the guy next to me a chicken tender.
He said no.
I know, like, who turns on a chicken tender? Like, look at me. And he called me sir.
He was like, no, sir.
I was like, am I scary?
Am I scary? That's so funny. No, that's what I went and watched. The last time I went to an IMAX was I went to the Top Gun Maverick movie in IMAX,
so good in IMAX.
and it was really, really entertaining. It was actually the second time I'd watched it, but somebody else was like, "Hey, I want to go watch it," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll go watch it in IMAX if you want me to go with you, like for sure." And it was super entertaining. Definitely a great movie to watch in the movie theater.
Oh yeah, I'm so sad I missed it, but it's still out.
Yeah.
So I think I might just go. Like, our theater has $4 movies on Tuesdays. So.
Yeah, with super entertaining stuff. We do have some national days to get into, and our first one is National Lemon Juice Day. When the sun is blazing in the sky, National Lemon Juice Day comes along just in time to bring a refreshing squeeze to just about anything.
Oh yeah, definitely an awesome one. Helps out with a ton of things. But we got a winner on this line prize. It's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Taking home $9 on that line prize. Good job to you.
Yeah, really great stuff. We'll see if we can give out this large M really quickly so that we can give a nice run-up for this $11,000 coverall jackpot.
Oh yeah, but lemon juice, it has a ton of different uses.
Yeah,
I had just used it to help clean my tent.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you had to stick it in vinegar and lemon juice for it to be able to get because it sat out in rain and just like sat there for a while.
Yeah.
And so had to give it that treatment and worked out well.
It did.
And I mean, it's a great cleaner.
It is. The tent came out clean. Didn't even end up having to use the tent though.
Yeah, but there's health benefits to lemon juice
Oh.
that we can talk about. That would
Let's
be
see.
really cool.
Yeah, it looks like it has 7 health benefits. It starts off with a pretty easy one. It can relieve a sore throat.
That's really, really cool. Yeah, relieve sore throat, may prevent and help fight cancer. That's really cool. Always like to take every precaution that you can.
This one also a major one. Preventing kidney stones.
Wow. Aids in digestion. Now I knew this one that it helps with
Oh, yeah.
digestion, as like a cup of lemon juice will help with inflammation.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Helps regulate your blood sugar. So eating fruit high in fiber can help relieve your help keep your blood glucose in line, helping to prevent increases.
Yeah, promotes weight loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. So the pectin in lemon gives their juice helps you feel fuller for longer.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to
Definitely.
just start like drinking bottles of lemon juice.
Yeah, we do. That would be really hard
No.
to do. We do have Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine and
Oh, escapades.
Escapades, yes.
Spelled wrong.
Over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, splitting up $9 on that one. And then we have a $13 must-go coverall prize getting split up between Kate's Papa over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights and Uses over at Muddy Cow Litchfield.
Oh yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Good job to all of our winners in that game of Twins Bingo. But we got some more benefits for you guys for lemon juice. In this one, definitely a fun one. It helps clear your skin.
Yeah. Always like something that helps with acne. Definitely some great stuff. How to add lemon water to your day. Lemon water in the morning is a great way to do it. If you like to add lemon juice to your water to improve the taste, or another reason, there's no right or wrong method. Diluting lemon juice in water can start the day right. Just a cup or two of warm water and lemon juice can improve digestion and reduce heartburn while stimulating the production of stomach bile and acid, so then helping you lose weight.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Usually I get kind of upset when when I'm at a restaurant and I get a lemon in my water.
Really?
Yeah. Usually
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I didn't ask for that.
I didn't ask for the lemon. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely a guy who's not a big lemon in my water, but squirt a little bit of lemon juice into it. I'm
Yeah.
definitely not against that.
I feel like that'd be a little better than
Or
just
like
tossing in a wedge.
Yeah, I don't like throwing in the wedge. Now, when it's on the side of the cup, I don't mind because sometimes I'll squeeze it right in,
Yeah.
which is really nice. I just don't like it just sitting in there.
Yeah, I don't. It's not right.
I
It's not
agree with that
ice.
one. I definitely agree with that one. Well, happy National Lemon Juice Day.
Oh yeah, next up on our national days, we have National According to Hoyle Day. According to Hoyle Day on August 29th encourages individuals to honor the rules and regulations in particular situations. It's also a day to pay tribute to a man by the name of Edmund Hoyle, an Englishman who was thought to be the first technical writer on card games.
Really?
Okay, card games. Interesting.
So he was the first one to write a rule book for card games,
Ah.
which is really interesting.
could you imagine how wrong he would feel about how people play Uno nowadays?
Oh, they'd probably be so upset.
I know. Have you seen how Uno reacts on Twitter to that?
No.
Yeah, people are always like telling like Twitter, Uno's Twitter. They'll always like tell people it's like, hey, you can't like stack like +2 cards,
Yes.
and stuff like that. And everyone's always like, we'll do what we want.
We'll do what we
You sold
want.
us the game. We make the
Exactly.
rules.
Exactly. I think it's hilarious. I'm always a big stacker of the +2s.
Exactly.
And then it just adds up until whoever doesn't have a +2.
Exactly. It's and when it's you that it comes to, sometimes you just gotta take your lumps.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, okay.
Exactly. You were the one that decided to play the game. But that's super fun. Definitely a interesting game day, as it's just about following the rules of games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite board game, card game, any of those kinds of?
Euchre's always fun.
Euchre's a super fun
I feel
one.
like it's like a major one, like in Michigan. It's like you have to play
Midwest.
Euchre.
Midwest.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to play the euchre in the Midwest, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, definitely. But I think my favorite is it's called golf. and that's my favorite card game that I play a lot. And it's like 3 face-down cards, and you flip them over, and there's a bunch of different specific rules to it. And then you basically play 9 holes of it, is what it's called, and whoever has the lowest score at the end wins the game. And it's really entertaining.
Nice. My parents always had me play blackjack pretty early. That was a good one.
Spoons. That's a good one. I like spoons.
BS. That's a fun one.
That's always.
I like that one.
That one's entertaining. I also like
Kemp's is also pretty good.
Kemp's. That was the one I was gonna say. That was probably my favorite childhood one, where me and my cousins, we'd get really into like Kemp's games, and we would create like signals and fake signals and everything like that.
It is a spectacular drinking game.
Oh,
like friends around. Like
I've never tried that, to be honest. We do have Zappas as well as Stoli, and I'm back.
Ooh. From Judgment Day.
Yeah, I'm
Not
all
Judgment Day.
splitting that line prize of $11. I'll be back.
I was thinking of Independence Day.
Yes.
Hello, boys.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. We're now working on the $11 large gem. Well, happy according to Hoyle Day. Definitely a fun one on today. Do you have anything about him that you'd like to talk about?
Oh, I was actually just gonna see. I was wondering what card game he did make.
Yeah, what card game did he write the rules for?
So Hoyle's games of whist, quadrille, picket, chess, and backgammon.
Okay.
Complete is undated. First release of
So chess and backgammon were 2 things that he wrote rule books for very, very early on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool stuff. Well, happy National according to Hoyle Day. Next up is National Chop Suey Day. Get your chopsticks ready. National Chop Suey Day. Suey Day recognizes this American Chinese culinary cuisine each year on August 29th.
Oh, that's a fun one. We do have a winner on this large M, and it's Sign Guy over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville, taking home $11 on this large M, giving us a good run-up for this $11,000 jackpot. We're going to have to be perfect. Let's see if we can get it.
Yeah, Sign Guy is in line to do it. We'll see.
Like it.
Yeah, moving on to that $16 must-go prize. As right after, 2 balls after they were able to get the win, we actually get a split win.
Yeah, we got it between Sign Guy over at Carboni's Pizza and Sport Bar Burnsville, and then we have GTZ 73 over at the Midi. Good job that we splitting up that $16 coverall prize.
Yeah, we're about to be getting rolled into the halfway point of these games. Game number 5. So make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play. But chop suey is a dish in American Chinese cuisine and other forms of overseas Chinese cuisine, consisting of meat, eggs cooked quickly with vegetables such as bean sprouts, cabbage, and celery, and bound in a starch-thickened sauce.
Oh, that sounds really good. Kind of sounds like a chow mein almost. Just a little.
Well, that was a constant, frequently asked question. What's the difference between chow mein and chop suey? The chow mein, you cook noodles and add them to your work. The other ingredients add them to your wok of other ingredients, cooking everything together in one pan. However, with a chop suey recipe, you will cook the noodles or rice and other ingredients separate before combining them in a bowl, serving up the noodles or rice with the sauce served on the top.
Oh, okay.
So instead of it all mixed together in one big mesh, it's almost layered in the fact that it's all put together once it's after it's cooked.
Interesting.
Yeah, super cool stuff. Well, happy National Chop Suey Day.
Yeah, I thought it was a reference to the song Chop Suey at first.
That would have been good.
Yeah, that also would have been an interesting national day.
Yeah, it definitely would have. We got 1 minute and 45 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 5. $11,882 on the line. Should be some fun stuff, so make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play.
Oh, yeah, but we got some Twins news for you guys during this Twins bingo, and this is some great Twins news, as the Twins are currently 65 and 61.
Woo.
And Jake Cave homered, doubled, and drove in 4 runs as the Minnesota Twins beat the San Francisco Giants 8-3 to finish a 3-game sweep on Sunday. You guys heard it right. We are back in that win streak.
It was like after like a 6-game losing streak, 7-game losing streak that we were having.
Now we're on this 3-game streak right off the bat. Came in from the weekend and got to hear about it. It's like, Yes.
Yes, it was definitely a big win for our Twins. And our Twins are going to need to continue to winning, and they got a tough opponent coming up today as the Twins are at home facing off with the Red Sox at 6:40 p.m. Should be some really fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what's your score prediction? Very similar record to us. A little
Yeah.
worse than us, but similar record.
I think we're going to go 4-1.
4-1, the Twins win. I'm going to go with a 6-3 Twins win. And what's funny about that is Twins win is actually a eTab game that we teamed up with the Minnesota Twins to create. It's on your iPads right now. And you guys can even check out the Home Run Derby bonus round, where if you pick out the lucky batter, you'll be taking home some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. But you guys are currently playing a little bit of Twins Bingo right now. And while you guys are taking home some cash during this, you guys are also earning some points for our Twiking Zone, which is what we mix our standings when we play Twins Bingo this half of the year and Vikings Bingo the other half of the year. And our player standings have been pretty nice recently.
Oh, yeah, and in 10th place, we have a newcomer, Puts, over at American Legion Pine River with 48,000 points. With 54,000 points in 9th place, we got T-Bone over at Poppers. In 8th place, we got Tez over at Poppers with 65,000 points. 7th place was Red over at American Legion Fridley with 80,000 points. With 87,000 points in 6th place, we got Caribou over at Cooper's Restaurant. 4th place, there's a two-way tie between Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven and Mikey Wins over at Steve O's, both with 117,000 points. But before I get into our top three, we do have a line prize winner.
Oh, yeah, we got VBAH over at Halfley's Bar, taking home $11 on that line prize, getting us ready for this large M.
Yeah, hopefully we can give it out. But on the 3rd place, getting bumped back from a 2nd place tie, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 136,000 points. But they are still in a tight race with the 2nd place player who actually bumped out of that tie with them. That's Sinbob over at the Bedrock with 137,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of Scrub Eye.
Close one.
And that number 1 player, we saw him already get some wins today. It's Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 145,000 points. Good job to all those players in those standings. Now let's talk about the locations.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, previously in 9th, we have Cooper's Restaurant Egan with 52,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 10th, pushing Cooper's Restaurant back, it's Floppy Crappie over in Pokegama Township with 55,000 points. With 79,000 points in 8th place, it's Carboni's Pizza and CR Billiards. In 7th place, we have Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 98,000 points. Definitely closing in on that 100,000 point club. In 6th place, kicking off that 100,000 point club, it's our place on 3rd at Faribault with 117,000 points. In 5th place, it's VFW Blaine with 145,000 points. With 181,000 points in 4th place, we have Poppers in Virginia. In 3rd place, kicking off that 200,000 point club, we have Corky's Bar South Haven with 234,000 points. In 2nd place, we have American Legion Fridley with 298,000 points, definitely closing in on that 300,000 point club. But in 1st place, closing in on a different point club, we have VFW Spring Lake Park with a whopping 392,000 points. They're definitely starting to run away with it just a little bit here.
Yeah, good job to all those locations and players killing it during these lunchtime bingo. But you guys can also kill it in our e-tabs. We have a great e-tab that we're listening to right now. It's called Cash Chaos. It's super fun and even has a great bonus round that you can try out. But if Cash Chaos isn't your style, we have a bunch of different e-tab games. Before we get into that, though, we have some winners.
Oh, yeah, we got Tuna 2 over at Roosevelt Bar, Matt Hatter over at Rose Bar 2. I'm back over at Main Street Pub, and Steve over at our place on 3rd at Faribault, as well as T-Bone over at Poppers. They'll be all splitting up that $11 large M. And then taking this coverall, thankfully all to themselves, we have Steve over at our place on 3rd at Faribault, taking home that $16 coverall prize.
Good job to all the winners in this game number 5. We're about to be getting enrolled into a game number 6. But I was talking about our e-tab games, and we have over 50 different charitable e-tab games. Play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. With awesome bonus and free play rounds in all those games, you definitely want to try them out.
Oh, yeah. But while you guys are getting enrolled into this next game of Twins Bingo, we got a little bit of music history for you guys. And starting us off, in 1966, the Beatles played their last paid concert, wrapping up their tour at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. Jaded by poor sound systems and the rigors of the road, they turned their attention to studio work.
Yeah, definitely good move by them. As,
Oh, yeah.
they definitely got out some good work after that, and they, I mean, had a really good run of concerts and
Oh, yeah.
performed for a while.
Plus, touring it's got to be.
It's gonna be
so
strenuous.
terrible.
I don't know why a lot of artists would do it nowadays.
No.
I know you make a lot of money from doing it. And
Oh yeah, because like each one you're talking about like how much you can charge per ticket, and then like merch.
Yeah, exactly. Merchandise, and then just the bringing popularity to your music as well. People go to there, they get their favorite songs then from that new album that you just released, and then they go home and they're listening to it on whatever. But it'd be a pain. It definitely would be a pain, but definitely awesome stuff as they did their last paid concert, the Beatles, in 2009. Though on today, 2 months after Michael Jackson's death, on what would have been his 51st birthday, 13,597 people in Mexico City perform the Thriller dance, establishing a new Guinness World Record.
Wow, dang.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people doing doing his.
That's a lot of people that could do the Thriller dance.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's just.
Well, it's not just that. There's more than just that.
Yeah. But
is it just that section? Because I feel like
I
could
would
do
guess.
that.
I guess that would. I'm guessing that would. It would just be that section.
I would hope, yeah.
Yeah, because I think the whole dance would be a lot. But I think it'd be pretty easy to get 13,597 people.
It'd probably be difficult just to get them to all do that, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, what if you just went you went to like a sporting event and you were just like, hey, everybody in the crowd, do the Thriller dance.
Yeah, you're right.
And would you be able to get 13,000 at like a 200,000 person stadium kind of deal?
I don't know.
I think you'd be able.
Because you can't. It's kind of hard to get people to do the wave even.
Yeah, that's true. I wish that more people would be up for doing the wave in football games.
I wish more people would have more fun at sporting events now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Too much sitting it down.
Exactly.
Not enough yelling.
I feel like the funnest thing that we see nowadays is the beer stacking.
Yes.
And even that gets shut down.
Yeah, there's very few crazy fandoms anymore. Like there used to be a lot more.
Now we just have like Philadelphia fans?
Yeah, it's like Philadelphia. Bills Mafia is definitely a crazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably a few more.
And
but
what happened to streaking? No, I'm kidding.
I'm glad that's done.
I am glad that's done.
I'm glad that, I mean, you still see it every once in a while. I feel like now they're better at catching them before they get too far out there.
Catching the people like the second someone starts going up the belt, it's just
yeah, they're down. We do have a lime fries winners. We got Kate's Pop over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, taking home $12. Great stuff there as we work on a $12 large M. But tomorrow night we have a PGL night, and if you guys want to earn points on that night, sign up at PGL.World and become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points on PGL nights, but also get access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information. A bunch of those players that were signed up got registered for PyCon, which registration has now closed due to the fact that we are sold out for PyCon, and we are super excited to watch ZZ Top perform live, as well as hear about all the new products and games from Pilot Games. But if you want to be a part of that great action, come out to your own bar that has a Pilot TV and watch for yourself, as we will be streaming live from that location, having a lot of great stuff happening. And plus, a lot of your competition, those big-time Pilot Games players, they're going to be over at PyCon, so you might be able to get yourself some really nice wins.
Oh, yeah, but we had a couple players that had just recently signed up at the PGL.World, so we're going to give them a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get them on those elusive PGL standings. Kicking us off, we got Sandra D, Space Dust, Gottwald, Sherry W, Tinker, Kalaska, Schmo1, Joey, TTWL69, MNM, Jaders 2011, Bones, Basie Blings, Me Please, it's a G thing, Coco 29, Bray Neck 326, and Kayla Liam 1, as well as Snipes.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting signed up. Definitely some great names out there. We got Julester, Mad Hatter, splitting up that $12 large gem. Good job to both those players. We're now working on an $18 Musco coverall prize as we got Betty Boop as well as Iroll, one ball away. We'll see if any of these other players joining up can get the win, and there we have our winner.
Oh yeah, we got Betty Boop over at Mainline Station taking home $18 on that Musco coverall prize.
Yeah, good job to all the winners in that game, as well as good job to all the winners in this game. And now we are getting enrolled into a game number 7 of Twins Bingo. That jackpot is still growing and rolling into this next game, so make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play as we talk about some PGL standings, what those players who are earning PGL points for are competing for.
Oh yeah, kicking off our player standings, starting us off in 10th place. Previously in 8th, we have Diesel over at Eagle St. James with 358,000 points. In 9th place, previously unranked, we have Chapster over at Moe's with 362,000 points. With 372,000 points in 8th place, also previously unranked, we have big-time player Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 7th place, it's Sloppy over at Rutgers Burt Munch Lodge with 401,000 points. In 6th place, we have Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 404,000 points. In 5th place, it's Keeves over at Clearwater Corners with 444,650 points. In 4th place and shortly ahead, it's Devoided over at the Roadside with 444,775 points. Definitely a close race there.
Oh, yeah.
In 3rd place, holding on to that spot, we have Bergar over at Southtown Lanes with 476,000 points. With 493,000 points, closing in on 500,000 points, it's 2nd place Keith over at Ibiza West. But in 1st place, holding on to that spot, it is Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 617,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all those players. Now into the location, getting bumped back from 9th into 10th, we got American Legion Fridley with 1,228,000 points. With 1,243,000 points in 9th place, getting bumped back from 7th, we got the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls. 8th place, moving from unranked all the way to 8th, we got Rustic Saloon in Little Falls with 1,261,000 points. Getting bumped back from 6th into 7th, we got Billy's Rockford with 1,286,000 points. With 1,370,000 points in 6th place, shooting all the way up from 10th on Wednesday to 6th, we got Corner Pocket and Rice. 5th place is Miltona Liquor Store with 1,416,000 points. With 1,684,000 points in 4th place, we got VFW Northfield. 3rd place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 1,963,000 points. With 1,963,000 points, just about less than 100 points ahead of Howie Sports Bar and Grill. In 2nd place, it's the Mabel Liquor Store. 1st place is Poppers in Virginia with 2,157,000 points. Definitely some great standings there for our players and location on the PGL side of things. And you guys just got 20 seconds before we are in this game number 7 of Twins Bingo, where we're trying to give out over $12,000 of total prizes.
Oh yeah, but while you guys are getting enrolled for this next game of Twins Bingo, we got some Wild news for you guys. And we're looking into Ryan Healy can be the Wild's next prize defenseman prospect. Healy is committed to Harvard University, where he will continue to dive into the hockey world, preparing him for full-time duty at the NHL level. Ryan has the tools to be a legitimate threat, and his athletic ability stood out at Minnesota's development camp. Now it's time to specialize, and the more he does going forward, the more you'll see him thrive.
Oh yeah, I mean he's one of those guys, very very young. He's still just he's played a lot of different things in his hockey life. Now it's about figuring out what can he play at an NHL level.
Yeah.
What can he move from? Oh, I was really good at everything in high school to now I have to figure out what am I amazing at to be able to be an NHL prospect. And if he can, he should be a really nice player for us.
Oh yeah, but we do have a winner on this line prize. It's SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids. Taking him $13 on that line prize.
I think he also had a brother that was in the NHL for a little bit, so he's got an NHL pedigree family. So really cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you guys want to have a little fun with our Minnesota Wild, play a great E-Tab game that we teamed up with the Minnesota Wild for. Let's go Wild. Even try out the Slap Shot bonus round and see if you can score yourself a great prize.
Oh yeah, but while you guys are going after this large M and coverall prize, we got a little bit of a fishing report for you guys. And we're looking over at Bemidji area lakes, and this was by Explore Minnesota, recorded on August 25th, 2022. Bass fishing has been excellent on area lakes with good numbers and many large fish recently reported. The walleye bite has been a bit tougher, but patient anglers are taking a few fish when using live bait rigs with crawlers or leeches. Nearby Cass Lake has offered a more consistent bite, especially on the flats in 8 to 10 feet of water and at the weeds in 12 to 16 feet of water. Leeches, crawlers, minnows, and jigging wraps are all producing fish. Red Lake is giving up walleye to those pulling spinners and crawling minnows through 6 to 8 feet of water. Anglers will also want to try depths of 12 to 16 feet of water on Big Winnie, as well as looking for large bluegills are hitting on the deep humps of area lakes, with cloppies remain off the deep cabbage with some suspended on over deeper water.
Definitely some great stuff there. A lot of fishing lingo that me myself don't understand at all, but we have escapades over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights, taking home $13 on that large M as we click past that coverall jackpot to a $20 Musco coverall, as Escapades and Nan are one ball away. Definitely some big time players there, and we'll see who can get the win, as that jackpot is going to continue to grow into this game number 8, meaning we only have three more opportunities to give out this great jackpot. And if you guys do win that jackpot, we'd love to see a player picture. But before I talk more about how you can send in those player pictures or why you should send in those player pictures, we have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Escapades over at Carboni's Pizzeria in Pub Oak Park Heights, taking them that $20 Musco coverall prize.
Yeah, now getting rolled into game number 8. But if you guys take home the jackpot in this game number 8, we'd love to see a player picture of it. You can send them of that big jackpot win with your smiling face right next to the jackpot message, or you can just send you having a good time, having fun playing Pilot games with your bartender, your best friends, or maybe just you yourself having a good time playing Pilot games. You can share those pictures by messaging us on Facebook, by posting them onto any of your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by emailing us at jackpots@pilotgames. Those great player pictures.
Oh, yeah, we love to see them. And I think we have a new one that we had just got sent in pretty recently.
Yes, let's take a look at this great player picture. And there it is, $85,252 going out to them. Definitely a nice one. And I think it's by tonight we'll have a win from this weekend that we can show off, which should be some really, really cool stuff. I think the jackpot that you're talking about that went out to Crazy Kid.
Oh, yeah, definitely an awesome one that had just gone out recently. But as you guys are getting enrolled in this next game of Twins Bingo, this game number 8, we have some Vikings news to get into. And we're looking at Agam forced 2 fumbles and broke up 2 passes in the Broncos' 23-13 preseason win over the Minnesota Vikings on Saturday night. Yeah, this was one that you were watching.
I watched this one for a little bit. We were both checking in on it while we were also playing some video games as well.
Oh yeah.
But what they say the best play, I would honestly call it the worst play, was a strip sack of Sean Mannion that led to Byron Browning's 17-yard fumble return for a touchdown just before halftime. Yeah, after that fumble return, it kind of turned into just preseason football, where we weren't trying to win or lose. We were just trying to get the best view of our players. It kind of felt like after that point. And I think it was a game that we figured out some stuff about ourselves. But I'm just excited to see those stars get out there, because a lot of our stars, they're not playing in these games, and we don't get to see any good looks of them.
And this was, I think, the last preseason game or the second to last.
Yes, I think it's the last one. There could be one more. Let's go check out what our Vikings are doing. While I'm doing so, tell them about the great ETAB game that we have with our Vikings.
But if you guys want to continue to support our Vikings just before their season starts, we've teamed up with them for the ETAB game Vikings Victory. And you guys can pick a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes.
Yeah, we love that Vikings Victory game. But no, there is no more preseason games. It is over, and it's time to look forward to the Packers at 3:25 p.m. on September 11th. Should be some really good stuff to see that home opener against some NFC North rivals.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be such a fun game.
Yeah, I'm super, super excited for it. So we got just 4 seconds before we are in this game number 8 of Twins Bingo, and we are in it. Let's see what our prizes are looking like, as we have a line and large M prize of looks to be $9. And then a coverall prize of $12,115 that we're trying to give out in 52 balls or less. Should be some really fun stuff in this game number 8 as we talk about some celebrity birthdays.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off. Born in 1901, we have Sherwin Badger, American figure skater, won the U.S. Singles Championship in 1920 through 1924, as well as the Olympic silver pairs with Beatrix Laughran in 1932.
Wow,
Nice.
really, really impressive skater for a while. Let's look up some more about him. He is a figure skater who competed in singles and pairs. He earned the men's title of U.S. Figure skating champion from what we said 1920 to 1924.
Wow, definitely some crazy stuff.
We do have a winner on that line prize as we have Escapades over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Sports Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, and Durango over at VFW Spring Lake Park, both splitting up $9. Definitely some great stuff as we work on this $9 large M, but we do have some more celebrity birthdays to get into. Born in 1915, we got Ingrid Bergman, a Swedish actress, was in Casablanca and The Cactus Flower.
Ah, I've heard of Casablanca, but I haven't heard
I think
of
I've heard
Cactus
of both
Flower.
of those, actually. Must be a big-time actress. She starred in a variety of European and American films, television, movies, and plays, with a career spanning over 5 decades. She was often regarded as one of the most influential screen figures in cinematic history.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is really, really cool. How old was she in Casablanca? She was only 26 years old during that film, and 27 years old when the movie was released.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is really, really cool stuff.
No, I've heard of Notorious. I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else that we can find that.
Yeah.
You got Gaslight, Notorious, From Whom the Bell Tolls, Joan of Arc.
Oh, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah, a lot of
Murder on the Oriental.
Wow, a lot of big-time movies for her. We do have a large M winner as we have Betty Boop over at Mainline Station taking home $9. Now we're working on a $14 coverall. We'll see if we can give it out in this game right here. I mean, we'll give it out in this game. We'll just see which player is going to be able to take home the win as we got our winner. It's Mad Hatter over at Boudreaux's Bar 2 taking home the $14 all to himself. Good job to all of our winners in this game number 8. We're about to be getting rolled into game number 9. Only 2 more opportunities to take home this over $12,000 jackpot. Should be some really fun stuff.
Oh, yeah, but we got another celebrity birthday for you guys as you guys are getting enrolled into this next game of Twins Bingo. And this is born in 1920, Charlie Bird Parker, American jazz saxophonist, known and ornithology, and composer.
Ah, really cool stuff.
I think he's the guy who does the bird songs. Like, that would make sense, but he does like almost like a chirping kind of stuff.
His nickname was the Bird or the Yardbird. Was an American jazz saxophonist, band leader, and composer. Parker was a highly influential soloist and lead figure in developing the beep boop, a form of jazz characterized by fast tempo, certain technique, and advanced harmonies.
Interesting.
Yeah, how did he become the Bird? He So Parker earned his famous nickname Bird. As the story goes, Parker was given the nickname for one of possibly 2 reasons. He was free as a bird, or he accidentally hit a chicken, otherwise known as a yard bird, while driving on tour.
Interesting.
That is funny. Well, happy birthday, Charlie Bird Parker. The world will never know why he was called Bird.
I guess not.
Well, next up on our celebrity birthday list, born in 1923, we got Richard Attenborough, a English actor and director. He did Gandhi, Jurassic Park, and Young Winston.
Oh, he's like the main guy running Jurassic Park in the first one. I forget his name.
He's a director.
Yeah. He's like welcome to Jurassic Park. He's got that right.
No, that's not it's not same actor I don't think so.
Are you sure? Because I think that's his role.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. He just looks very different now as he's gotten older. I just didn't recognize him. But, yeah, definitely is him. super cool stuff. I didn't realize that he acted in that movie as well.
Wow.
But yeah, he's been in a lot of different things. He's been in, Jurassic Park, Lost World, all the Jurassic World movies. Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 edition.
Chaplin. That was pretty big. Wow. A lot of movies.
Yeah, has done a lot of different movies throughout his time. Not a lot that I know, though, outside of Jurassic Park's trilogy that he was a part of.
Yeah, he was really good in those movies.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him. He was one of the better characters in that one. And the Jurassic Park series are they're entertaining.
Yeah,
like there's not many movies that you can say that, like, what is it, six movies in the entire
I think so.
Jurassic World, Jurassic Park universe kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so there's not many movies that can have six movies to their name, and still all those movies I can say at least they're entertaining.
Oh yeah, it's like, wow, that was entertaining.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the watch. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not going to watch it over and over again, but I enjoyed it the first time.
Exactly.
Well, definitely some great stuff there. We are in this game number 9. We have a line prize of $10, a large M of $10, and a coverall prize of $12,172. We're trying to give that home out in 52 balls or less. We already got players one ball away on that line prize, so should be going out in the next few balls. As we do, we got Robin Hood over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home a great prize of $10. Now working on that $10 large M as we get into our next celebrity birthday.
Oh yeah, and we have a good one because next up, born in 1953, we have Speedy Gonzalez, Warner Bros. Cartoon character created by Chuck Jones and Michael Maltese, but also known for the Looney Tunes and Merry Melody series. First debut in Cattails for 2.
Yeah, I was always, as a child, a huge fan of Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh yeah, he's a classic.
Yeah, definitely was a great character from the show. I mean, I was obsessed with anything that had to do with, like, super speed.
Exactly.
And so he was right up my alley. Dash from The Incredibles.
Dash from The Incredibles. Was
always wanted his superpowers. I did also like Violet's.
Violet's powers were sick.
They're really, really cool.
Now, but like Jack, once he can get that under control, Jack Jack's a menace. Do you see what he did to that raccoon?
Yeah. It'd be hilarious if they created like a short, like, 6-episode series of, like, grown Jack and have him be the main villain.
Grown Jack is a menace.
I want him to be the main villain.
There's no way you can have all that power without it going to your head.
Yeah, that would be very entertaining. But Speedy Gonzalez, it was his birthday on today. The great Warner Brothers cartoon. Next up, born in 1958, it's Michael Jackson, American recording artist, dancer, and king of pop. He did Thriller, Billie Jean, Bad, as well as so many more.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1981, we got Brian Chesky, American internet entrepreneur, CEO of Airbnb.
Yeah, I mean, it grew so quickly.
It was massive.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Airbnb, and then it felt like it went from nothing to just everybody
to where
was going
like,
to Airbnb.
It's like your choice over a hotel. But
exactly.
I will say, it did kind of sense like a drop recently. But with like, but that's more like how people take care of their own houses.
Yeah, we got Warren over at Dugout Bar and Grill Bethel taking home a $10 large M. Now we're working on we won it, $16 on that coverall. Going out to Kate's Papa over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights. Good job to all the winners in this game number 9. We're getting into the final game of Twins Bingo. A little bit, that jackpot should be still able to be won. But next up on our celebrity birthday list, born in 1986, we got Leah Michele, American actress and singer, and is one of the main actresses from Glee.
Yeah. Glee.
Yeah, I mean, Glee is super popular. I mean, there's a lot of people
really
that watched a lot of it, and I mean, had a lot of people who followed it.
Is that the one? Jane Lynch was a big part of that, right?
Yes, she's the voice from
like
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, is she? That's crazy.
She plays what's the not Wreck-It Ralph, but his counterpart, the Fix-It Felix.
Felix, yeah.
Fix-It Felix. She plays Fix-It Felix's love interest.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But yeah, Michelle. She's in Glee. Yes, I'm. Yes, Jane Lynch is a part of that as the coach. But yeah, big time actress. She's been in Scream Queen as well. But I haven't seen a lot of the things she's been in.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything with her in it.
And then the final celebrity birthday, born in 1993, we got Liam Payne, English pop singer from One Direction, who did What Makes You Beautiful, as well as a few other big-time hits before the band split up.
Yeah. Do you know any of the other ones?
You got What Makes You Beautiful. You got... Gosh, no, I don't. I can sing What Makes You Beautiful to you if that's what you want, but
I
mean, no,
not on air. I don't want to blush.
You're not gonna get it from me. We do have 1 minute to get enrolled into this next game, and so we're gonna get into a little bit of Timberwolves news. Now we have a little bit more to talk about outside of what we're gonna talk about here. So come out for our happy hour so we can talk more about them. But we're basically talking about Anthony Edwards' third-year leap and how we'd like to see it happen. There's a few different molds for it, but we need to see it happen for this year to be a super successful one. The first one is the Jason Tatum round, being elite with a high volume shooting, just being that scoring champion, scoring close to 30 points a game type of deal. The Ja Morant route, middle game opens everything up, just driving, dishing the ball out, being a play distributor, doing what Ja Morant you saw do a lot this year. And then you got the Dwayne Wade route, which is saying he may not be ready for this one. You'll see a boost in his stats and everything like this one, but it's another year before he ends up being that championship level leader. Just kind of how Dwayne Wade did it in his time. Now, how would you like to see Anthony Edwards progress?
Well, it would be very nice, obviously, to just automatically see off the bat elite high volume shooting.
Yes,
that'd be great. Just 30 points a game. That'd be.
I mean, I think it's very possible for him.
Is.
I think if you're looking for the Dwayne Wade route, you're looking for that very complete player kind of deal, and you're not rushing him into any kind of leadership roles.
That's years of personal rebuilding too.
See, what I like to think. I'll give my opinion first because I got it. I would like to see a mix of the Dwayne Wade route and the Jason Tatum route. That's kind of what I don't see him being a Ja Morant type player because we already got D'Angelo Russell who kind of plays that middle shooting mid-range game, passing the ball around, doing that kind of role that Ja Morant does a lot of. We do have signed guy over at Carboni's Pizza Sports Bar Burnsville taking home that $12 line prize, but I would love to see Jason Tatum. I think that's what he is. He's that elite scorer that can really develop and get the ball at a heavy amount. Now, I think it's a steady build for him to completely fill out his game. Exactly. I think he can go out there and score 30 points a game, but can he do it efficiently while distributing to the other players and doing all that? I think it may take another year to learn, but if he's scoring close to 30 points a game, that's elite and that's high volume shooting. I think that would be a great thing to see.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. At least, a little over, about over 20 points a game, and then still being able to dish out and stuff like that.
Exactly. He's on a super talented team though, so his stats may not be huge because he's passing around. He's letting other guys get opportunities, and you'll see in playoff games when they need a player to step up. That's when he starts taking over the game, kind of deal. We do have a new Minnesota State Fair food we need to get into as the State Fair is happening right now, and so you got to go check out these things.
Oh yeah, this one making me really hungry. But before we get into it, we got Mad Hatter over at Bedro's Bar 2 taking home that $12 large M,
giving us a great run up for this jackpot. But new Minnesota State Fair food.
Oh yeah, we're looking at Kulfi, which is Indian style ice cream in 3 flavors. It's made with condensed milk, nuts, and infused spices. It's available in 3 creamy flavors: almond, cashew, and pistachio. Kulfi, which is Kulfi. There's the mango Kulfi and the saffron almond pistachio Kulfi. All Kulfi are gluten-free, and they're all vegetarian. Ooh. And you can find that over at Hot Indian Foods in the food building on the east wall.
That's some great stuff there.
That sounds really good. I don't think I've heard of Kulfi before, but it sounds like a much better ice cream.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds, and it's on a stick. It's almost like a lolly. It almost looks like a
popsicle.
A popsicle. That's what it looks like. It looks super, super good to eat. We do have a coverall winner as we got Brew Crew over at the South End Bar and Grill, taking home $19. Good job to all of our winners in all of Twins Bingo that we played today. We're about to get enrolled into some Jackpot 125-cent edition. But before we do so, we got a player spotlight, and that's T-Mob Turbo over at Winners in Sartell, who took home $14,592. And everybody who plays at Winners in Sartell is supporting the St. Cloud Boxing and Wrestling Club. And their mission is to play, have fun, and to learn. Really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Make sure you guys are keeping in mind as you guys are getting enrolled into these games of Jackpot Hunter that whenever you guys play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
entertainment, the people watching.
Cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.